was thinking about that sermon that he was preaching that how people, it's a serious issue.
Yes.
I promise you sound exactly like that. Joel was preaching a sermon about the same thing, bad thought, bad habits, like that, putting yourself down. Sometimes speak life into yourself.
Yeah, you have, and that's true. And that's true. You have to speak life. And I told you in our meeting on Tuesdays that life and death is in the mouth of it's in the tongue. Life and death is in the power of the tongue. So if you as a young person if somebody's not speaking life into your being, into your person, you're gonna feel nobody cares. You know, I might as well go do drugs, I'm gonna hang out with my friends, we just gonna get stoned, and I'm gonna get laid and get all this other stuff going on. All this stuff is going on because if there's no care there, or if they don't feel it, or if they don't perceive it that's there, then they're gonna turn to the reckless behavior because they feel nobody cares or understands this. Powerful. Brother Josh, next one, sir.
I feel my family did this more. Encourage physical activity.
Okay. All right. What does that mean to you?
Like if you're like depressed or something, parents should try to get them out the house.
Sure. Sure.
Because if they come back, they're all sweating and stuff.
Yeah.
They don't really have nothing to think about, except for how they did it.
Yeah. Exactly.
And sometimes they won't praise you.
Exactly.
And nothing, exercise plays a key part in humanity.
Sure, it does.
It increases and helps with your train of thought.
That's right.
You can be able to think clearly.
That's right.
Your brain is functioning properly.
That's right.
And doing the things that necessary to do.
That's right.
You exercising your brain.
That's right.
Your body. Your
That's right.
organs. Everything.
That's right. That's right.
So when your body's intact,
that's right.
it's going to send those wave signals.
That's right.
To your brain.
That's right.
You're going to be feeling good.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, I want to say something along the lines of what Brother White is saying. Sometimes when you exercise like that, you would over-exercise.
Well, you have to do everything within moderation. But the point of it is that we shouldn't encourage young people that are going through these stages in their mind that they're losing hope, but to get them into something that they enjoy. Okay, it don't have to be if they love football, fine. If they love soccer or whatever, get them out doing something to get their mind off of the hopelessness that you don't want them to sink into depression and then later do something that's right.
It's like replacing the bad thought with positive.
There you go. There you go. Absolutely.
Encourage social activity.
Okay, what does that mean, sir?
Get them out.
Get them out. That's right. Get friends. Get around people. Exactly right. Because it's very important. Because we as men, we are known to isolate ourselves.
Yes,
we do that quickly, and then we know that nobody cares about us. We don't want to be around nobody. We don't want to do that because that's putting light on us. And if we don't talk, then they're going to tease us and bully us, and then that's going to make us mad. And then there it is. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, Brother Josh.
Stay involved in treatment.
Okay. Now you just talked about that a little while ago about you taking the medicine and things of that nature to get you, if you got in treatment, you need to stay there to help you, to help the balance of your life. Because if you don't,
I'm going to say this. Some hospitals, they put you out before they think you're ready.
I believe that. I believe that.
I've experienced that.
Yeah.
When in the hospital, they put me out when I wasn't ready to be put out.
I believe that.
And the thing is, the corresponding with this text, Brother Josh, that when it says stay involved with treatment, understanding that when you're going through things that you're not going to get over your issues overnight.
No.
So it's a daily walk.
Sure.
It's a daily progress.
Sure.
As long as you're making progress, just focus on that and understand it's times when people going to put you down while you're doing that as well. There's going to be people that's going to walk out your life. That's right. But it's all good and said. As long as you're doing what you have to do.
Absolutely.
And for yourself and for the benefit of your health and your well-being, nothing else should matter.
That's right. All right. Last one, Brother Josh.
Learn about depression.
All right. Learn about depression. We need to all learn about it.
And I've been learning a lot from the broadcast about depression. It's opened my mind up to a lot of things and me be attentive as a parent and as a brother or son or whatever administrator that I play with people in life. It is brought. It is helping me, and I'm learning as the broadcast.
Yes. All right, Brother Josh, let's go into going down, and we're going to touch briefly on these last couple of stages, and we're going to move through this. Why so many boys do not care about school?
A struggling boy.
Oh my God. What does that mean to you, the struggling boy? What does that mean to you as the struggling boy?
I mean, you're not understanding the work that's given, or it's not explained to you in a way that clicks. So that struggling boy, his grades are gonna drop because he doesn't know how to do his homework, or he doesn't understand what's in school.
Okay, all right. How about you on that, brother Dwight? The struggling boy.
The struggling boy can be broad in a lot of many ways. It just depends on what that boy is dealing with and whatever he's going through as far as his personal or business. Well, whatever it is, it's going to affect him in all his areas. So it's just like what you said. If you fail in one area, you're going to fail in all areas.
That's right.
Everything's a chain reaction. That's how Tyrone was saying what we've been learning. So if you struggle in one area, it's going to go with the other until you get the treatment that you need.
Exactly.
The learning to say with boy.
Oh, you talked about that, Brother Josh, earlier, about the focus point. And that could be because of medication, and then if you don't have the support there, you feel that you're just, you know that you can get along, but the medication can disable you from learning. It can. It really can. And we got to be very, very careful about that, because it says here 2/3 of children in special education are boys. Why is that? Because we don't address the boys' issues. We address the females' issues faster than we address the boys' issues. And it now put us into that stage of, there goes that label again, that stigma again, about the learning disability, that he's a dunce, he's a dummy, you know what I'm saying? But in actuality, it may not have nothing to do with that. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly right. Exactly. All right, go to the next one.
The cruiser or good enough boy student?
What does that mean, Brother Josh?
The student that just gets by.
Oh, you're just cruising now, chilling. Okay, all right, self-explanatory.
The otherwise engaged boy.
What does that mean, Brother Josh? The otherwise engaged boy.
Is minded in school.
And what is that?
So maybe the boy's failing in school, and he doesn't feel like school is worth his time or something.
Yes. He has other interests, right? Girls, computers, games, and all this other stuff going on, right?
This is my favorite one right here.
Okay.
You're allergic to school.
Okay. What does that mean to you, sir?
The boy that just doesn't go to school.
Okay. All right.
He may go to school, but walk out of school.
Yeah. And it's like a revolving door. Go in the door,
go out
the other door, right? Go out the other door. Okay. All right. Well, that's self-explanatory. Okay, Brother Dwight, lead us into why do teens and young adults join gangs?
Parents many times ask themselves, why do they children and why are children dropping out of school to join the gangs?
Yes. And I know you can give your own personal experiences, but I know, you've been there, been down this road.
And the next question is, how could they prevent it from happening?
Yes.
So the question is, why are children dropping out of school and joining gangs?
Yes.
All right. You have to understand that school is majority focused on academics.
Yeah.
And we just talked about the struggling boy.
Yes.
So that should give you an example. If he's struggling in school, academics, something else gonna get his attention. Like the otherwise boy.
That's right.
So the thing is, if they focus somewhere else, and if they feel in this area, 9 out of 10, they're gonna go to what they see. And by the environment, it's the majority of gangs now, or people who want to join neighborhoods. That's the things now.
Yes.
And how
also, like what the white was saying, we're also going to find things that they're good at, instead of not what they're good at, but what they are good at. And sometimes that could be games where their strong point is.
Well,
or in certain situations, it could even be more than that, like selling drugs or something like that. Whatever interests the boy, because it says the otherwise engaged boy.
Yeah.
So that can go back to a young man joining the gang because maybe he's interested in that. Maybe that's what he's always been around. That's what he's used to.
That's what he's
I want to point out another big fact. As a former gang leader, if parents not attentive to their kids or issues where they're dealing with, understand that when they go out in the streets or run away, and we see them from personal experience, we say, hey, what's wrong? Oh no, I had a fight with my mother and all this things like that. Understand that as a former gang leader, we use those as tactics to get used. We focus on their issues.
That's right.
We really do. We sit down like, oh, it's okay, just come hang with us. Smoke this, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
And during that time is the recruitment part. That, okay, he's weak now. Like gang members, they would target the kids that's weak, they understand it, they suffering, they understand.
Because they're not getting what they need at home.
And then also with a game, it also makes them want to have heart.
Yeah.
Because
somebody cares for them and it's pouring that confidence in them, which they didn't have before.
Which is, they're putting it in the wrong way.
That's correct.
But as a member of a gang, formerly, if you have to have heart in order to survive in the gang. Because if you don't,
I understand, sure.
If you don't have heart,
yeah,
then you're considered a punk or wussy or whatever, and then that can lead to more problems.
Sure, absolutely.
The first thing that the first method that was us from the gang standpoint, what we always used was that we offer the manipulation form unity.
Right.
We say, well, we got your back.
Right.
And it's the time that young dude, his dad, tried to come back there and get him, but we defended him to show him that we had his back.
Right.
But at the same time, like what Brother John said, that it's the wrong thing. You
Yes.
invest in their talent with what they need to do.
Yes.
Into a gang life, which is not the right life. So
Right.
I'm just telling one of Karen's parents, be attentive to your kids' issues.
Yes.
Understanding that if they're not addressing it, something else have their attention.
Right. You meant really, you wrapped up a lot of that stuff in there, and that was good, Brother Dwight, because you really cut through a lot of the chases here about dealing with these gangs, and I think it's so very, very important. Let's go to, Brother Dwight, since we are talking about the gangs, let's go to down, why do they actually join the gang? There's some things here, 6 things that we need to go over, and I want you to call those things out and elaborate on those few things right there, sir.
I'm just going to go on through to belong. Again, go back what I said before. The 2 things that make me feel, just make me feel in the house.
Yes, and feel important and wanted and needed.
So to belong. So when I was affected, when I was getting abused by my mother and my father, physically and mentally, emotionally, I felt worthlessness.
Yes.
And guilty.
Yes.
So
the
gang, they offered it belongingness. So I didn't feel worthless no more. I didn't feel guilty about my well-being like that.
Yes.
And that's what it is to make money.
Yes.
Understand that you had to put money in my pocket to eat.
Sure.
So they let me know, hey, we got to stand on the feet, but we're heavy at the same time. You got to make money.
Yeah.
You got to make money to do things, or you got to contribute money for this, keep the organization going, what they call the family.
I want to say something along the line before Brother Dwight continues with this.
Because this is powerful. This is good. This is coming from experience. This is good.
A lot of, as being a former gang and being Brother Dwight,
That's right.
the gangs, they say they're going to do certain things for you. But then when you're in that situation where you really need them, nobody's around. See what I'm saying? It's a double standard because they say they got your back. You may have had that dude's back that one time, but what if you don't have the dude's back the next time? See, as long as it says for protection, like I said, they say they're there for you, but they're really not. So
it cuts both ways. Yeah, it's both ways. Go ahead, bro. Yeah, go through it.
Okay. For protection, again, you was hurt physically, mentally, emotionally. So at this point in time, the gang is helping you build up this wall. It's not helping you to address your issues.
Yes,
so,
that's right.
So they just make you put up this wall.
Yeah.
And I got a surprise for you at the end of a secret of behind gang life as well too.
Right.
So then another one is to have a place to hang or something to do.
That's right.
that's when you get in trouble then.
Yeah. So the gang gonna do everything in a way possible to keep you occupied and interested or staying in the family, the organization, and things like that. Keep them going. So they gonna say, hey, do this for me, do that for me, hold this for me, things like that, to make them feel important.
That's right. Absolutely.
And then another thing I want to say, sorry for interrupting you, but also sometimes, like Brother Dwight said, they'll have you hold something. That something could have been used in a murder. And now your fingerprints are on the, or whatever's on it, and then you're going down for murder because your fingerprints are on the weapon. Even though you may not have committed the murder, but you're still holding whatever that person used to commit the murder or that violent crime.
And another thing is for the thrill. You have some people who really hurt, so it goes back to what we always say, when a male backs against the wall, 9 out of 10 he's gonna come out with violence.
That's right.
And again, males that's in gangs, I'm focused on males, but I know it's females too, but I can elaborate more to a male.
Yes.
Understand that when you're part of the gang, you are more prone to far as material of guns, Now it's a different acronym that you can use to express yourself. So once you do it one time, you're like, well, that made me feel good. I want to do it. I want to do it again. So now you want for the thrill. So now you've been moved by the adrenaline in there. So now you.
Sometimes they like to see if they can actually get by.
That's right.
And the next thing is peer pressure. Sometimes you just have guys, they just going through that. Sometimes guys, they just at the lowest point in their life. They necessarily don't want to be in the game, but the game just caught them at the right time. So then they say, well, no, I'm good.
Right.
The game's like, no.
Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. You can do it.
That peer pressure. So you do have some guys that don't want to be in the game. That person that's being peer pressure understand that they just not where they used to be in life. So they hurting right now. It's time they try to put the game away from the game. It's peer pressure the person like we got your back. But the thing behind all they game things, I want people to understand that the people that's already in the game, the people that's leading the game, are the ones that's hurting the most.
That's right. So they gonna let you know.
They're not gonna let you know.
That's right.
So the guys that walk around tough or mean or looking mad and stuff like that. From a psychology standpoint, that individual is hurting. That's why hurting real bad. The more anger that they show, is the more hurt that they have.
Powerful, man. I love this, man. This is awesome. All right, Brother Josh, let's look at the signs. Just look at one. Go through them just like Brother Dwight did, and then we're gonna get ready to close it out, sir. We got 1 through 10. What are the signs that your team or your child is in a game?
Changing clothing worn by your team.
Okay.
That can mean more red shirt, more blue shirt, more blue pants, or whatever color that
they represent.
That they're affiliated.
Yes, that's correct.
Gang writing on belongings. They're gonna what in the gang where we call it tagging.
Okay, tagging. Okay.
That's how we mark our territory.
Right. Okay.
Changes in friends changes who you hang out with. I mean, you could have a best friend, now you don't hang out with that best friend no more. You hang out with more members of our service force, so that's not even belong. Police encounters and increased trouble at school. This is a big one because on the streets you got what's called lookouts.
Okay.
And basically what a lookout does is they let you know when the police come if you're doing illegal activity. They're gonna let you know 5-0, they're gonna yell 5-0 or something, and then they'll let you know the police come, and then you bail. But I'm gonna say something. Increased trouble at school because the more street life you go to, the more it is you're going to try to get kicked out of school.
Okay. Very good.
Decreased interest in positive social activity. You're going to want to hang out with people that's not doing social activity. Because like you could be playing football or something, and then you drop out of football and go hang out with some other friends. Declining performance in school, like I just said. You can be high when you're doing a test.
Yes.
Doesn't matter. Loss of money, no job. If you ain't got no money,
that's right.
You ain't got no income, you're going to come out there and go do what you got to do. That's when the stealing, that's when the slinging dope comes in.
That's right.
Items showing up that you know your team can't afford, which means they're stealing them.
They're stealing, that's right. Bringing stuff in the house.
We call that on the streets, we call that boosting.
Okay. All right.
Secret. I'm not
Go ahead, brother.
Secrets. Yeah, it's a good one. Because somebody can tell you something. And you keep that in. So a secret would be Brother Dwight wants to commit suicide. That could be a secret between me and him. And I don't tell somebody that he doesn't.
And it goes on like keeping game codes.
Yep.
So they train you to be resentful.
Yep. They train you because if they torture you, you don't give them information. It's kind of like what they do in the military. They're doing that so you put somebody tortures you.
Program.
You have the information. And drugs.
All right. Very good. Man, this has been a powerful thing. We're going to close it out here. We've been rolling, but we're going to get down to the meat of this, and we're going to close it out. We're going to go into the raising a modern day knight. Raising a modern day knight. And I'm going to read off, and then we're going to get these other brothers to talk about this, and we're going to close it out for the next. What is a man? Is he someone who is strong and tall? Or is taught in talent as he plays ball? Is he someone who is hard and rough? Who smokes and drinks and swears enough? Is he someone who chases women hard with a quest to conquer but never dropping his guard? Is he someone with a good business mind who gets ahead of the others with his nose to the grind? Or is he someone who tries his best, not really caring about any of the rest? What is a man?